Alright everyone, welcome to the stream. We have some technical difficulties, so we missed out on the first 2 rounds, sadly. Didn't know exactly why, but I just changed the stream key. Some whatever connection was between the stream key and the stream itself. I thought I was streaming, but apparently I wasn't. And due to the delay, it takes about 2 minutes or a couple of minutes actually, 3-4 minutes for us to figure it out. Yeah, we're moving on from here. They got 3 rounds so far. Seems like Team Astley's doing pretty well. So far, what you guys have missed is a pistol round where Team Astley won quite nicely. Freedom got 2 to 3 frags. On the eco round, Freedom actually got a bomb plant and 2 to 3 frags, which was pretty impressive. Moving on to the third, it seemed like they got a third round, which was also pretty rough actually. A lot more rough than the eco round, which kind of surprises us. It's not really what you would usually find out. But yeah, we're good right now, so happy to move on with this. Looks like, actually, in this round, Team Astley is losing quite a few players in a short amount of time, and off we go in like 2 seconds. The entire B side is cleared, and the way that this game is playing out so far, it has been the same since the pistol round that you guys missed, sadly. Everything has been very aggressive, just very straight to the point. Astley and Freedom are both fighting very aggressively for their spot here and there. And it is just going back and forth in a very fast round. Like, I would say every single round has been ending so far in at least 60 seconds. It is nuts. I have to tell you that. And already, look, in the first 25 seconds of the match, it seems, we're already passing through the smoke side here and moving towards the A side here. We got Mines getting 1 frag, Feathers trying to get a refrag, but getting the other Q instead fired, going down. We got 4 versus 4 now. And Astley, as I switch away, Feathers gets the double here on Tulip and Godsent, and trying to clear out the whole A site here. And it seems like doing pretty well so far. Moving forward, we got a lot of time passing by, and maybe actually funny, one of the first games we might see something taking longer. No, it's not going to take longer than 60 seconds. Mines is going to take down flat friends here. And Astley still keeping themselves in the game, but on a tight end, on a very tight end here. Freedom is pretty strong with these pushes, and they showed that in the 3rd round. But on the 4th round, it seems like Astley is starting to come back a little more, do a little bit more damage on the other side against them, and overall positioning them pretty well near Lap, and of course Feathers getting that double there was very important. Feathers doing a lot of work here. We can see that on his KDR. 10 frags already with just 2 deaths, so just getting 5 kills every time he dies. An average before he dies. An HCR. That nade did not do enough damage, or didn't get as close as what I was expecting. Feathers here again, positioning himself nicely, but Tulip gets the frag and a second. 2 headshots coming through, and it seems like they got control over the side again. And we can see Salted taking out Godson. Tulip coming in, taking out Salted. And Friends going to take down another. It's going to be 2 versus 1. Actually, no, Herman coming from behind Mines. Didn't check that nicely there. Tulip got didn't get the frag either. Was trying to plant the bomber, setting up the site, but they didn't get there in time. And wow, very impressive performance here by Herman. You know, as you guys can see, you look at the scoreboard and you're like, oh, Herman, he does a couple of things here and there, but my man just saved us a round. Like, again, this is why KDR is just, you know, it's a perspective. You can kind of see what's going on, what's good. But in general, it really is all about that team play here, and Herman being that one player that clutches it out for Team Astley to keep them in this huge lead that they're creating for themselves is pretty damn important. It really is nice to see that Bureau's redesign is actually looking pretty well so far. You know, I haven't really played that much after the new update, you know, so I also have to get back into it with this new map. Like, it's looking pretty fabulous here. They've kind of changed a lot of things. It's looking a little bit more stubborn, if that makes any sense. Feathers getting 2 frags, though. Mines and Tulip getting 2 deaths in total for the team, and overall, just, you know, losing 2 players early on in this push. Fire does seem to get at least Feathers here. HCR getting another frag here. You know what? Maybe they can bounce it back. They got themselves a 3v3, but they're moving towards Belong. And Mystic positioning himself very nasty here near that pillar. Godsent does get 1 frag, and here comes Mystic pushing over, taking out Godsent, and making sure that, again, Team Astley keeps this push, or keeps the lead for more possible pushes to be stopped. And, you know, having that lead, having that huge economy, it is looking pretty nice for them. Fiat, though, has a sniper, has a bomb, and has a clear sight. Or does he? And here comes Flat Friends from behind, taking down Fayad. Going for a quick rotation. And it seems like Team Astley still keeping themselves in the game here. Freedom is trying their best, but overall, Astley is doing pretty well. And you can see that, again, Astley, they're doing pretty well so far. And, you know, overall, these pushes, again, for Freedom, these pushes have been pretty solid so far. It's just that the execution and overall the way that they're trying to enter is not going quite well. Like, the whole bridge towards entering the side. When they are on the side, they do pretty well, except that one time Hermit actually got a double there. HCR does take out 2 players. Mystic taking out HCR. It's going to be a 3 versus 4. And we can already see, you know, a lot of players from Astley, again, going down to that early part of the game. But can they hold this on? And again, Astley coming through with these shots. But Freedom does seem to counter back. Tulip getting 2 from 3 frags. Tulip with the HK. Finally, another round coming here for Freedom. Tulip definitely making some shots count. Harvey got I think the only round we saw that took longer than 60 seconds was the one round where Fire tried to go for a rotation with a sniper. Applied the bomb, but didn't succeed due to I'm assuming it was Mystic coming from behind. I'm assuming he went through intel, walking to lap 2, making sure he got the frag, and he did. HCR does get the early pick here so far. We've got 3 players moving from Belong to, it seems like, the vents or a site. They're not focusing for the B site yet, but you can see the bomb is starting to get carried towards that B site, so they might not aim for the A site after all. You know, maybe they're trying to act like a diversion, a possible way. And Hermit in the corner, again positioning himself nicely. No one's trying to counter him here. Tulip trying to get the refrag, but looks like Fire's gonna be the one. They do lose 2-1, so that's not great. We can see what is exactly going on. That was a weird spike there, but Fire did get 2 frags. Interesting enough. Salted and Mystic. I don't know, is he getting some connections? Am I getting some connections? I have no idea. Because when I switch to Friends, it seems like we have a pretty stable connection. You see the crosses moving as he's moving it himself with his own fingers, but interesting. We can see one guy disconnecting, so I don't know what exactly happened here. Maybe it's something with the servers or one of the individual players themselves, their own connection. No idea there, but seems like we're back. Fire got the double somehow. It looks like he did actually got a nice pick. We can see the redesigned vent. There's not really a way to go up and down. It's just walking your way up, or I mean walking your way up, kind of just walking your way up in the vents instead of. There we can see Fire very accurate here, expecting everything from the enemy, which is very important. You never know what Flat Friends might do in all that time that you've been waiting for the right moment to surprise the enemy or go for a specific site. You never know what they're doing unless you have heard some kind of sound cue. And in this situation, he expected everything. He checked all the corners and eventually came across him on Orange or Sandwich and got the frag instantly. See Hermit going up HQ. Coming in with the shotgun. Orange here. And you can see Flat Friends already taking up mines. HCR and Fire. 2 players going to Feathers and Flat Friends. Both going down. And we can see Team Astley. They're losing players in the early part. And HCR following up with Mystic. Godson following with Herbert. It seems like there's no way they can get back from this like they usually do. And no, Tulip is going to take down Salted. And it's going to be a 6-4. A pretty huge win here so far for Freedom. Starting to get back into the game overall. And performing pretty well. And you can definitely see their performance back in the scoreboard overall. Just a little bit. Not quite there yet though. But some players are definitely popping through here with the frags. And here they go. Tulip is going to throw a flash. ACR 5 getting 2 frags. Again, these early parts of the push are working very well. But this time, Team Astley is unable to counter whatever is happening after it. And you can see Mystic with the Deagle. It seems like they're kind of on an economical situation here after losing that other round. And you can see all these rounds that Freedom is winning so far, hugely helping them out economically. And making sure they stay in the game here. 6-5. One more round before we actually get to see the second half. And so far, this first half has been looking pretty promising. Pretty close so far. It started off with Team Astley looking pretty dominant. You know, after the first part of Freedom's push, they seem to actually counter pretty well, getting more frags in return and winning out the trades. But this time around, you can actually see Freedom getting a lot of rounds. Hermit on the bare edge of actually able to buy, or being able to buy a weapon, an actual weapon here, an HK in this case. HKs are definitely underrated weapons, and we can see Hermit shining through, taking on HCR. not checking his left. They keep making the same mistake there. That is quite interesting. Fixie flat friends. 2 frags, 3. I mean, Feathers getting 2 frags. Flats coming with a third. And you can see their entire push is just destroyed. Tulip tries to take down more after taking down flat friends. And even Hermit positioning himself well. Assaulted gets the frag. Off we go. Switching sides here with Team Astley. Actually moving over to the other side here, as you guys can see. Good half so far, 5-7, and it seems like Astley, you know, that last round I was expecting Freedom to maybe get that through, as they were having a lot of, they started off with a lot of issues and maybe countering, but I guess that one corner where Hermit was at really caused them to lose that last round. Like, they didn't expect him to be there again. A pretty flat-looking Bureau. It feels like Minecraft, but just completely flat over there. Ooh, Godsend coming with the wallbang. One shot, a headshot here. One tapping Mystic away with that MR. You know, a weapon that we've not really seen a lot after the introduction of the Deagle and the new balance changes. And you can see push it up on that side. Very nice win here so far for Freedom on that coalition side, getting control, fully control over that B side, pushing through. And the pressure was too much for Team Astley to do anything about it. Going over into the eco round. See if there's going to be another eco round where we might see some interesting stuff happening. Because we saw Freedom, you know, getting... I mean, you guys didn't see that, but I saw it. Freedom coming in with 3 frags. And a bomb plant, which was quite impressive, if I must say. They actually almost lost it, but... or actually almost won it, but... Astley's not going to give it away that easily in the eco round. You can see salted on the P250, no armor, nothing. Moving to the side, mines. It's 1 HCR coming in with another frag. 2 players already down. Ooh, going for a quick peek, but not able to find anyone yet. Tulip. Still holding on to that shotgun. Hermit does get 1 frag here. Godsend. He's going to get taken down. A lot of shots coming through here. And as Flat Friends is distracted with his left, Tulip does take him down. And he tried to check below. And he comes Salted jumping through, taking a fire, picks up the SA. And that is actually huge here for Salted. Isn't able to get that bomb back. Scared for Tulip to push through mines. Also, waiting over there. And, you know, the bomb is down. So Tulip and mines. Did I see the bomb drop? I guess they're just letting him pick it up. He has 25 seconds, not much time. Ooh, that dead body could have maybe given away some shots, but I guess Salted did verify that dead body as a dead body. We can see 13 seconds. I mean, time is just running past everyone else. And there he goes, Salted. Forced to run here in this situation to at least try and go for it, but Tulip was there on the B side ready to shoot. Maybe he could have at least maybe pre-fired or pre-checked, gone for the kill, and maybe he would have had enough time. Maybe for like 4 seconds that would not be enough. He should have actually pushed faster, just a little faster in the beginning for actually moving forward, but that could have given away his location. So then again, that's a trade. Overall, very difficult situation here for Tulip to play in. He tried his best, tried to just go for the plant instead. Hopefully getting away with it, keeping the match, or keeping themselves in that 1 round. But no, sadly, there was 1 player from Astley waiting there on the B side. HCR fired. Oh, pushing through the smoke is not helping at all. Fired, and HCR just spraying them down as they push through the smoke. It is not what you want to do against Team Astley when they got 2 players readied up to shoot everyone down. They should have maybe split up a bit more if they really wanted to go through the smoke, but they were just running it down there with the just with nothing. I guess just weapons, trying to take down some players. They didn't get a single player there on the B side through that smoke. Definitely did not work well. HCR, ooh, Feathers could get a pick here on HCR. No one else seems to be in the B side, but Hermit gets taken out, and he moves away, and it takes like 2 seconds for him to die. That was very weird. The way he got punished there was interesting. Tulip getting back to the B side, taking the 2 frags, and I guess he's near HQ, because it seems like he could be there. Yes, he is. Mystic does take it on Godsend. They're getting shot from the vents, and Vaya does take it on Salted and Mystic. And you can see 2 players going down. Fiat, again, 1 player here from Freedom that just makes it count. We saw it with Hermit for Team Astley. Now we're seeing it from Fiat, making sure they stay in the game and do the damage that they want to do. And I mean, what am I even supposed to say? This was just very impressive performance here from Fiat, making sure they deny the plant and they keep themselves in the lead that they have created for themselves so far throughout this match. And off they go, Salted and Feathers. You got themselves a flash going in that direction. Hermit going for shots. Not exactly getting a lot of picks here though. Friends, Salted getting 2 frags. Tulip does get 2 in total. Very impressive, but the bomb is still down. Fiat does take it to Hermit. Hermit pushing out of the site. Very interesting way. I don't know why they didn't just go for the bomb plant instead, but they're just spreading out and giving themselves away. Mystic does get 1 frag on HDR. Pushed out of the site again. They are bringing the bomb to the A side, but then spreading out of nowhere. A very interesting way of playing the game here, but not successful. And you can see Freedom just pushing through. Astley had that the pretty good start on the early game, but we're into mid-late, and overall it's just not looking great. They're on the breach side. Have they even won a single round? No, they have not won. They have yet to win a single round on the breach side here. Mystic pushing up, making sure there's no one here, at least trying to make sure. And you can see nothing's really happening here. They're just kind of shooting through the smoke, kind of waiting it out. They really want to go for the B side. You can see 3 players on B long, 2 players on mid. We kind of saw the same thing with Freedom. See Astley just copying that. Salted, taking out Fiat Ace here, taking out Feathers, but here goes Mystic. Coming with another frag. It's going to be a 3 versus 4. And you can kind of see these players here. You got 2 on the B side. Godson getting 2 frags. Salted, Hermit both going down. And there goes their entire B long push. They just got 2 players that were actually moving towards mid. Actually, Mystic does get a backstab kill here. At least from a possible backstab. But the bomb is going to go towards Mystic here. But Friends does not take the bomb with him. Tulip does get the frag. But the bomb is still on Astley, their side. They could possibly clutch this out here. Mystic, can he clutch it out for Team Astley? I almost said Team Mystic there. What the hell? Tulip, HCR slowly moving towards the A side, and Tulip just stationary here on the B side. Very interesting. You can also see the cameras there on the Bureau actually resemble other maps, other locations. It's like Bureau is like the main spot for every single map. You can see Mystic. Is he lagging? I think he is. Maybe we are all lagging. I'm not quite sure. And, oh, we're actually getting disconnected here, interesting enough. Are we going to be able to get back, though? We are going to get back, and it looks like Mystic did get 1 frag. One of the players did go down. I don't exactly know why I disconnected there. It seems like to be a problem on my end. Maybe one of the neighbors turned on the microwave. Not exactly sure, but Mystic here. They're the edge of HQ. Going back to the other edge. HCR is going for the defuse. He gets spot his head. Because of the new map changes, and HCR is not going to get away with that swift defuse there. Head glitches are almost impossible, I would say. Like, they're just... the heads are way too visible to actually be seen as a head glitch. You can kind of, like, maybe look at it as a head glitch or not. But again, these map changes are having an impact on this game so far. Kind of see these players assuming, oh, we know we're safe behind these things. But no, not quite as safe as you used to be. You know, we would kind of have a chance of them missing the shots, but no, not in this scenario. You got a clear head that is pointing out. And Team Astley, they're going to take at least 1 weird here on the breach side. It's Godson takes 2 players in a row with Yogg. They are planting the bomb. On the other side here, on the A side, HCR does get Mystic. They do get the bomb plant, but can they move forward with this? All they can do with the bomb plant is take the game to another level here. Making sure that they have a possibility of winning if they don't get pushed. They're forced to being pushed here. HCR does take down Feathers. Hermit getting 1, 2, but not a third. Fiat is going to take him down. Nice try by Team Astley. You're trying to get it back into the game, but the 3v5 is not something you're just going to win easily with just only Hermit getting the double here. Any type of kills and a little bit of damage as well on Fiat. He got pretty close, though. 6 at HP. Pretty damn close. And so far, Freedom seems to be taking this bow 1 for themselves. So you can see Herman assaulted. We again have a push with 3 players on the B long and 2 players on mid. Very classic focus on the B site. And not really anyone from A, but Feathers does get through mid, and no one's checking mid, so he just gets a free frag. HCR does get the refrag, but that's looking pretty dangerous. Fired, trying to gain control back over B long. Salted gets the refrag, and it's going to be a 3 versus 2. And Astley still not in the in their best situation. I mean, one of the situations they wouldn't want it be in. I can't even come out of my words, but Mines does get taken on. HCR gets the double there on HQ. I was trying to explain that even though they have 2 players, you know, but those 2 players, they're not really in a comfortable situation. But as I was trying to explain that, I choked on my sentence. A lot of things happened there in a short amount of time. We saw 1 player getting taken down, and then 1 player getting 2 frags. Hermit just gonna change the tides almost. Freedom 1 round away from winning it all out. Heinz just getting 1 frag, and Hermit comes in with taking out Heinz. Ooh, Mystic gets another one. HCR taking out Hermit. Feathers coming in with taking on HCR. It's gonna be 2 versus 3. Tulip peeking through, tries to get the frag, but Feathers comes in and takes down Tulip. Salted still on that AUG. 1 versus 3, and Astley can still stay in the game so far. Like, they got 4 frags out of that team fight there, and they only lost 2 players. So overall, trading, in terms of trading, they're doing pretty well. Fiat slowly but surely moving forward. Going for a quick check here on Kitchen. Not able to find anyone yet, and you know, he's kind of forced to push this one. Salted does take down Fight again. Heck glitches, guys. They're not really a thing anymore. People are just shooting you. And again, I think it was also wallbangable, wasn't it? Well, then again, he's gonna get killed anyway. But they definitely nerfed the whole head glitch situation, in my opinion. Like, a lot of spots, in terms of length, I think in terms of how tall they are, they got reduced, especially on the B site. It kind of got me thinking: is the same thing happening on B long? I'm kind of curious. So, just as everything is new for you guys, it's also new for me. So, as a caster, I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, if you duck down near these stairs, I think they still won't able to see you. You can see their heads. Look, you can clearly see their heads. That's kind of so weird. You're not used to seeing those, but Feathers taking a godsend. You can see Fiat here on the vents, trying to find any players pushing through, and of course, because the vents are not in an uppercased part, you only have a little bit more cover there. Feathers does take down ACR there near the smoke. Fiat
bomb has been planted.
Pushing through, taking down Feathers. Hermit and Flight Friends Hermit pretty low, but they're both a 1-shot to Fiat anyway. Doesn't matter what HP they are with this sniper. Checking all the corners, making sure he's not missing anyone. Slowly pushing through. He has to check that right corner. He doesn't, though, and Flat France takes down Fiat. He got scared that maybe someone would be ducking for him, but in this scenario, he should have peeked it. I mean, the chances were 50-50, and I guess he was just assuming no one was going to be there because of the whole viewpoint he had overall of maybe there might be someone. He wasn't expecting anyone to be in the tight corner. And again, this is keeping Team Astley in the game, 12-10. It is getting pretty tight. Rounds are getting tighter and tighter. Tulip moving back towards the A site. Mystic, you can see a lot of players here moving towards the B side. That flash is coming through. Tulip takes down Mystic. Feathers taking down Tulip. And oh, what is going on? A lot of shots coming here from the A site. Hermit backing off. You can see Feathers gets the nade kill on Godsend. Hermit tries to go for more, but HCR does take down Hermit here. Is he pretty low? Not a single shot coming through HCR, but he's going to get pushed from Coalition Hall. And this might be a problem here. HCR has to check his left side. Oh, he stopped pushing, actually. Never mind. Flat Friends is just going to hold on to that angle, and he's going to take the HCR regardless with that headshot there with the AUG, or with the SG. Fiat going for some pixie on the A side, but Salted does take down Fiat. It's going to be a 12-11. 2 rounds away from winning for Team Astley and Freedom. Just need to win one more round. All they need is that one extra round. And overall, just impressive. Very impressive performance. Wait, what exactly happened there? Inferno just... wait. They're actually gonna... Okay, so Tillip just went AFK there. It looks like they're subbing someone for one round they need to win. Alright, interesting. So Tillip didn't have enough time to stay as much as he wanted to, because that one extra round is just one extra round too long. I've never seen a substitute this late, though. Extremely late. And HCR, Flat Friends getting 2 frags. Mystic taking on HCR is going to be a 1 versus 3. Mystic is going to plant that bomb. Godson slowly pushing through. Again, they just need one more round, but they've been choking it all along. Team Astley gets another one. Salted, taking down Godset with a jump shot. 1 round away. 1 round away. Both 12-12. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We got Inferno over here subbing out for one of the players for Freedom. Let's see what he can do. His first and last round he would playing. It's just a round he's coming through to help out. Or maybe he had to do some recordings. Not exactly sure. Wondering what the impact will be. Feathers and Flat Friends getting 2, 3. Mystic getting another one. They're pushing up towards the A side. And it is looking in terms of favors, looking towards Team Astley, but Freedom trying to fight back. You can see Inferno pushing through. Gets shot as well. There they go. Astley winning it out regardless of Inferno. Inferno having almost 0 impact there coming through. I guess he couldn't do much as well because he was peeking B long. They pushed A side. Did not rotate in time. Got shot from Kitchen. And Astley, they win it out against Freedom, even though Freedom did pretty well so far. Great performance overall from Team Astley. You know, even though they were behind again as Freedom started to get back into the game, Astley did not give up here on the breach side, and they kept on going. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed. We'll be seeing you guys on the second. I think the second game will be on a different stream. I hope I'm not wrong. I don't think I'll be wrong. Because this was basically just a bow 1, everyone. I'm double checking that as well. I'm assuming this is just a bow 1. So there won't be any more games after this. It's basically a your average bow 1. Let me just double check by asking what are the mods here. Because I'm not really used to doing bow 1s a lot. So I'm a little confused. This is actually a bow 1, but overall, I wanted to actually. That's why in the beginning I thought it was going to be a bow 3, but apparently it was a bow 1. I did misread. I did misread that a while back. It's fine though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Freedom not able to win this, but not Team Astley won this. I guess I'll be explaining the schedule and everything on the second game. The next semifinals will be in 14 minutes, so at 3 p.m. and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll be seeing you guys on the second match in a short amount of time. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel. The second stream will be on there, so just go there and turn on your notifications for that stream, or turn on your notifications for this channel, and wait it out. Get yourself some snacks ready, go eat, go to the toilet, get yourself ready, because it's going to be another crazy match.